In this project, I will be composing music for films, demonstrating the importance of film soundtracks and how it engages the audience. I was inspired from the Sound and Vision project for ED1, where I experimented with homemade Foley effects. After my Foley experiment in ED1, I now know some tips and tricks that I can apply. Before and after. I have already written 4 acoustic demos to each clip and come up with some initial drum grooves to 2 of the songs, which has given me a good kickstart to my project. I will be experimenting with composing different fusion style tracks. Number 1, Avengers Endgame. The scene I have chosen is where Iron Man, Thor and Captain America fight Thanos. I plan to analyse the original classical track and Foley effects to this particular scene as part of my primary research. It will help me with understanding what happens at different time frames and how the music complements each section. I will be composing in the style of hard rock, thrash metal for this scene, because I feel like it will fit with the big fight scene in the movie, which begins instantly. Number 2, Starsky and Hutch. For Starsky and Hutch, I have chosen, instead of doing the classic rock genre, to do a blues funk genre instead. The scene I have chosen is where the red car is being driven around and doing stunts in the air at the end of the movie. I plan to analyse how the Aerosmith song, Sweet Emotion, complements the scene of the driving along with the Foley effects used. Number 3, Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, lightsaber scene. The scene I have chosen is the lightsaber fight scene between Darth Vader and Luke when they are fighting in the darkness. I plan to analyse by using the Foley effects to see what sounds I can recreate with the lightsaber. I will be composing in the style of jazz rock, because as the fight scene progresses, I will be going from soft jazz music to more of an upbeat, straight feel using the elements of rock. Number 4, King Kong, Skull Island. The scene I have chosen is the helicopter fight scene at the beginning of the movie, when Kong is attacking the military in the air. I plan to analyse using a lot of use in dynamics, which is because of how the scene starts and ends in disaster. For Kong Skull Island, I have chosen the genre progressive hard rock because it would fit the scene with the helicopters more to build tension. When the intense fighting starts, the music will be loud and heavy, with distorted overdrive power chords on the guitar, and then as the destruction stops, it will go quieter and the song will end. Unique selling points. The whole project will be 100% my own vision, and what I feel the music and Foley effects should have sounded like for my chosen clips. As I love fusion music of any kind, I will be creating my own fusion compositions to each of these tracks and put a signature stamp on my work as a composer and session player. Research. I will be researching the elements to the specific genres that I am planning to write in the style of, including the origins and artists' bands. I will be doing further research on Foley sound effects to help inspire my own work with what I can use to replicate certain sounds. Primary research will be another homemade Foley experiment video, similar to my ED1 video. I will be doing further research on ADR, which I didn't quite look into with ED1, and how I may possibly use in at least one of my chosen scenes. what is ADR and why it is important, how to create ADR examples. I will be finding out how sync briefs work in the industry. What is a sync brief? Primary research will include interviews with Lawrence Biancardi as he works with sync briefs and as a professional mastering engineer. I will expand my recording skills by researching how to record a live drum kit on Logic, how to set up a drum kit, how to mic up a drum kit, how to mix drums on Logic, how to EQ drums on Logic, how to master a track. Primary research will include a tutorial and feedback from Tony Watham. Here are the 5 significant phrases I will follow in order to help me stay on track with my work. In phase 1, I will be planning the project and coming up with more ideas for my compositions. I will be researching my topics to help me achieve the best results. Phase 2, to record the King Kong and Starsky and Hutch compositions, add all Foley sound effects to Starsky and Hutch. Phase 3, to record the Star Wars and Avengers compositions, add all Foley sounds effects to Star Wars. Phase 4, add Foley sound effects to King Kong and Avengers. Mix and master 2 of my compositions. Ask my tutors and peers for feedback on these 2 compositions so that I can make any adjustments before the submission deadline. Phase 5, to mix and master the final 2 compositions. Ask my tutors and peers for feedback on these 2 compositions to make any final adjustments before the submission deadline. Phase 6. Make final tweaks during the week commencing during the 6th, reading for submission on June 12th, and to showcase week commencing 20th of June. Thanks for watching.